Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So last time I talked about how a server works, request, processes, response, all that. But while I was studying, a question popped into my head. Can just one server handle everything? Like what if a lot of people try to use it at once? Turns out this is exactly what got me into today's topic, data centers. Let me walk you through what I learned. So let's say I built a website and it suddenly goes viral. Like millions of people are trying to access it at the same time. This is called a traffic spike. Now here's where I hit two big problems with just having one server. Problem 1. One server has limits. A single server can only handle a certain number of users at a time. It has a capacity, so if millions of people show up at once, it just can't keep up. Problem 2. What if hardware fails? This one actually worried me a bit when I read it. If that one server crashes or fails for any reason, the entire application goes down. There's no backup. This is called a single point of failure, and it's a huge risk for any real application. So I started thinking bigger. What about companies like banks or big financial institutions? They're running websites, mobile apps, internal tools, and tons of applications all at once. And to keep all of that running reliably, they don't just need one server or 5 or 10. They need thousands of servers, and that got me thinking, okay, but where do you even put those 1,000 servers? You can't just have them sitting in a random office room. They need massive space, tons of power, and this part surprised me. They generate a lot of noise and heat, like actually a real physical problem to manage. So where do all these servers actually live? That's when I came across the concept of data centers. Here's how I understood it. A data center is basically a secure building made specifically for hosting servers. It's just not a building though. It's built to house massive scale like hundreds or thousands of servers all at once. Now it's not just walls and roof, it's specialized infrastructures. Here's what that actually includes. Power, cooling, networking and security. So power, uninterrupted power supply so servers never just shut off randomly. Cooling, prevents servers from overheating since remember they generate a ton of heat. Networking, needs to be super high speed with strong connectivity so data moves fast. Security, because this is hosting a business key system so it needs to be tightly protected. Now this is the part that really put things into perspective for me. Building and managing a data center is genuinely hard. Think about it, setting up a website is simple, but this is expensive and it's complex. You need serious investment, planning and expertise just to keep it running properly. So to sum up, what we learned today, one server has limits and can fail, which is risky. Scale, companies need thousands of servers. Those servers live in data centers, secure, specialized building with power, cooling, networking and security. Building and running one is expensive and complex, which is exactly why cloud platforms like Azure exist. Instead of every company building their own data center, they just uses Microsoft's. Honestly, this made me appreciate what's actually happening behind the scenes every time I use an app. If this helped you understand it a bit better too, let me know in the comments.